Legend of Total War here with part 10 of my Total War Attila, the last Roman Let's Play campaign as the Vandalic Kingdom. Previously we've finished off with the Berbers, and now we've landed in Iberia. We've taken all of Lusitania, which has belonged to the Swabians. And now we're moving on to, I guess, their last province in Galatia. And then after that we'll move on to the Basques. And then we'll make a judgment call on whether or not to go up against the Franks or destroy the Visigoths after that. Okay, so let's have a look here. Now this guy over here, it's got large onagers, whatever, I don't care. Get rid of this now. No longer need it. Alright, so what are we doing here? We need food and sanitation. Alright, so the longer we leave it there, the better its public order is going to be. But also... oh, fuck it, just kill them. So this was the old king's army, but he's now dead. It's very rare that you get someone to die of old age in this campaign because it's 12 turns per year, but he started off at like age 60 anyway, so he was ready to die at any point in time. And with that dead, the public order here is actually really good. But that's largely because of the military presence of all of these guys put together, I guess. Once they all leave, it's gonna go back down. Well, you've certainly got enough onagers here for overkill, but anyway, come over here.
Let them cower before us.
It's good, we can take this straight away. It's a good purchase, that. Okay, now you guys, I want you to come over here and also pick up an onager. You guys as well, even by force march, doesn't matter. We'll stay here for the turn. Pick up an onager for yourself. Hand over just a piece of shit. It's all good. You as well, everyone gets one. That way, any one of them could lay siege to a city. It doesn't require just this one overpowered onager crew. We only need one. Okay, and with that, you're all in position. And this will also kick him off force march. And yep, loot and occupy. Because let's face it, we're going to have a rebellion at some point. We might as well make some profit out of that realization. Okay, get rid of that. Barracks, don't need that. Wine trader, we don't need it. I'd probably prefer to have something else, but we won't destroy it. Now, how's this region holding out now? Oh, okay, so public order. Those guys made a huge difference when they were here. Okay, repairing that only costs 48, and it will provide more public order. That's got to go. Okay, we've actually got a food surplus here now. This needs to be cattle herd. I think cattle herd will actually provide more money. That's providing currently 47. This provides 55, and it will provide more money as well. We can't really justify converting that right now because public order is shit. What the fuck is going on that's causing so much public order problems? Raiding for one. Okay, that'll go away. Instability. Disease. Oh, right. We must have bubonic plague here. Plague of Justinian. Holy shit. Squalor plus 75. Well, fuck that. I want to try and get rid of that one. Right, no wonder we've got problems. Banditry, devastation. Alright, those are things that will be fixed up in time. There might be another rebellion though. But at least these regions we don't have to convert them, so the garrisons should be able to handle any rebellions. Now the Swabians want peace. But I want a different kind of peace. I want them in pieces. And thrown into the sea.
Ready for battle.
So, we're well on our way to doing that.
Ready for battle. Warriors all.
Good. Our corruption's likely, yeah, it's been increasing. but we haven't noticed it to be a huge hindrance yet. We're starting to get to that point soon, though, where... Hang on, how many regions do we have? It's 25. Once we get to about 40 regions, I think we'll get to a point where every territory we take will actually start reducing our income. That is until perhaps we research that, which... That's not really a priority right now, but, I mean, we're sort of getting onto it. It's getting there. Unfortunately, that's all there is in regard to reducing corruption. There's nothing else. At least as far as what I could see. Let me just have another look. There's nothing here, I think. Nope. 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 That's fucking useless. Five food per province. It's hardly anything. Resistance to occupations, alright. But then again, I just have my method of just calling a rebellion, or getting a rebellion to happen. That gets rid of it all. Okay. Public order, that'll be useful. Tax rate is not the same as reducing corruption in this. If it was Rome 2, it's the same. But in this, it's not. Nope. 40,000 and you get 1 growth. There's no reduced corruption there. So that's it. It's just that one. None of these edicts reduce corruption. And hence, that's why we're going cheaper armies. Right now, you know, it might seem like, oh, I probably could afford more professional units. But when we get to the end part of the game, I'm going to be glad that I got El Cheapo fucking piece of shit. Because they're going to perform much better than a couple of professional armies. Alright, what do we need here? Food. Hang on, how much food do we have? Yeah, we need more food. This region here is very poor, yep. Okay, so we'll need a cattle farm there. So we've got 80 grand in the works there. What are we going to spend it on? Probably not much. That we can spend it. Okay, on that. That'd be a good purchase. What's going on with the public order here? I thought it was under control. Oh, maybe... That's right, once that guy left, I had problems. Right, what are we going to do about this? Because I upgraded that, and that didn't seem to make enough of a difference. Taxes, difficulty level, religious differences. Religion's going up. There's no more buildings I can purchase apart from that that's going to improve public order. Why is this region not stable? It should be stable by now. Okay, if I was to lower the tax rate, it doesn't actually reduce our income by that much. And I clearly don't need the money, and that'll stabilize the region. Alright then, moving on. So the Frankish have separatists as well. Okay, so we've now got climate change, breaking dawn. Is that a fucking Twilight movie reference? I can't remember. The darkness gradually abates and life returns. Does that mean climate change has actually become, like... Okay, good. Climate change has actually gotten better. Okay. So there's actually more food coming in then. It's not completely gone. Let me just see this. But things are pretty good. I do feel like another climate change is due to happen sometime soon though. Well, whatever. Okay. That's where we next need to go. But it looks like the Visigoths are sort of on their way there. But that's okay, they probably won't occupy the city. They're probably more interested in sacking it like a bunch of idiots. Maybe we won't worry about that. Maybe we'll come up here to Brigantium. Or maybe we'll split up our forces. How strong are the Swabians? They're piss weak. Alright, I think we should split our forces up. Try and take out both at the same time. Yep, you guys up this way.
Get moving. Your next command? Get on our way.
Good. We'll be able to take out both settlements next turn, provided they don't take that first. Public order here is not great. In fact, what I'll do here is... There's no point exempting it from taxation. It's not going to make enough of a difference. Okay, yep, get rid of that and that. Now... Okay, the public order here is stabilized. Slightly. Okay, what I want you to do... Can you... I want you to come over here, because that way you can go back and forth between these two regions. You can't quite make it there this turn, but make your way over... Oh, shit! Fucking Swabians were there. I mean, they're in a bad way, but we can't exactly leave them. Why do we not have unit replenishment here? What's going on? There's a food shortage. What? No, there isn't. Oh, I don't know. So they're just being stupid. Alright, we need a well here. Okay, those are the three crucial buildings, and then the next ones that come through. I think wine could actually be a good choice. Yeah, get the winemaker, because that'll provide some public order. Actually, no. What we want is another royal college. This region here has got an average amount of wealth, fertility. How much food's it got? Not much, but I don't care. We need that research coming along. Right. Okay, well, when else are we going to spend our money at? Look at that, our income jumped up despite the fact that we lowered the taxes. Next turn we'll have to spend a lot of money on fixing up a lot of these wells. Oh, hang on, we've got over here. Let's have a look. So what are we going to build? We do not have the sanitation building there, that's what we need. Good, and that'll provide 3 sanitation, which will... That won't fix it, but the next level will. Plus, when we upgrade these, that'll help it as well. Which, they're coming next turn. Good, let's move on. Oh, I know what my problem is. In Lusitania, what I'll do is recruit another army. Because I've got another space for it. Oh, wait. Is my army en route to Iberia, just sort of sitting there? Just sitting out there in the middle of the bloody Mediterranean Sea there, not doing anything. Because I forget about it sometimes. I forget I even have them. What are they trying to do to me? Trying to fuck me around, are they? Yeah, I figured this as much. It's not good that we put them on that. So they've laid siege. You'll want to get off that. Ha! Well, auto-resolve victory for me by the looks of it. Nice decisive victory. We crushed him. And if you think you're getting away, you are mistaken. You swaby piece of fuck. Didn't even lose a single battalion. Hence no point in fighting a battle manually. Alright. Now, reducing corruption is still not essential. Do I need any of these these buildings here? No, I don't think so. In fact, I hate those buildings. I never build them. They've got too bad of a downside. They're okay on easier difficulties, but on legendary, the downsides are not worth it. Let's see. I don't really think I need to expand religion at this stage. No, we need to go towards this. You just stay there. Let's see. Grab that for public order. What else can you do for me? Hey, that looks pretty good. Upkeep costs melee infantry. That sounds good. What's that? Yeah, grab that. Why not? It's for... No, it's for govern province and you're not a governor. Good. Alright then. Time to take back what rightfully belongs to me. But no, it's not what I wanted to look at. Just want to encircle. Mine, bitch. Might as well loot it. It'll cause a rebellion, but that's okay. Then that'll stabilize the region. In Rome too, you don't get away with that shit. A rebellion does not reset the instability. To be honest, I kind of prefer it this way. But I'm not fussed either way. It's not one of those things that I hated about it. Okay, so we looted both cities. And it's still likely not going to have a revolt straight away. Got huge conquest penalties, huge instability. Those guys, okay, they don't turn into a horde, they just start starving. Alright, now we need someone over here, so we're going to recruit another army. That's stupid, but whatever. Okay, you're not going to get the opportunity to have artillery, but that's okay, I don't feel like you need it. Germanic band. Nah, just get the cheapest of units that we can get. Like them. Alright, so now let's have a look at these buildings here. Get rid of this. Okay, I need... Get their religion. Need public order. So that after the rebellion, we don't have to leave a garrison here. Which we probably will for a short time. Tanner, that's got to go. Garrison encampment. I guess that can stay for now. That'll be coming well. Because that's providing food. It may not need to have a farm. Cattle herd, keep that. Quarry, get rid of it. It's okay for the AI because they don't have to worry too much about squalor and public order problems because they get all kinds of bonuses. But for me, it's too much. Can't handle it. Okay, so now we need to upgrade all these things everywhere. It's going to cost a fortune. We may not even have enough money to do it in all the settlements. We haven't even started in that region. That's because we just took it. Okay, you over here. There's no downside to any of these buildings, so it only costs us money. That's it. Okay, we need a well over here. Okay, next growth needs to be there, but I'll probably forget by the time that growth happens. Don't upgrade that one because even this one here is still not as good as that level 3. Even the level 4 won't be. Well, I thought it was going to cost a lot more than that, but everything's been upgraded there. Well, good. I don't see anything else we need to build. Could probably afford to even drop the taxes a bit further. But to be honest, the middle tax rate is the most efficient in regard to tax versus public order penalties. I mean, that -1 public order there, or just reduces it by 3. It's not really that big of a difference. I'd rather keep getting that money.
Yes.
Good, you're level 10, you're not going to bother me again.
What would you have of me? for battle.
Anything else? Doesn't look like it. So how many territories are we sitting on now? 27. We're just steamrolling. I got no problem with that. Alright. Public order here is still not great, but it's improving. Once those two are upgraded a little bit, that'll be much better. Alright, with the Swabians without, well, they're now homeless. The Basque, they're over here. They've got 4 territories, so they've recently expanded over here. And then we have the Frankish kingdom over here. Frankish separatists over there. Okay, maybe we'll cut the Visigoths some slack as we go take on the Franks. Maybe. Because I'd rather not have everyone as an enemy straight away. Okay, if we have a look at the Visigoths, they're at war with the Franks as well. Unless we can get a peace treaty with the Franks, but they're still probably going to hate us. No. So I'm ranked number 3. Who's ranked number 2? The Ostrogoths are ranked number 1, then the Romans, and then me. Then Visigoths, then the Franks. Right, so I'm in the middle. Yet, I probably have the most territory. Well, my territory is the most secure, I think. Then again, there's a lot of provinces here in Italy. I reckon it'll be pretty easy to take on the Ostrogoths when the time comes. Let's move on. The only thing we have to keep in mind, though, is the moment we declare war on the Ostrogoths and that trade agreement ends, finances are going to go down quite significantly. So if we're looking at 20,000 income per turn when we're about to attack them, we should be okay. Because we are making a good chunk of money off them. Most of the money does come from tax, though. There is absolutely nowhere for those Swabians to go. They will find themselves dead regardless of what they do. And basically what I see there is them committing suicide. The Langobards are showing up.
Warriors all!
Let me see that. What do they show up from the north or something? There's an 8th ranking nation. The Langobards must have shown up. Probably around here. Well, we would be able to see when they show up. So I'm not the only one that has to deal with migrations. These guys do as well. Hang on, what's this? That's Ostrogoths. No sign of the Langobards yet, but I did see them on the map, or maybe I'm just seeing things. Who knows? Okay. What is this anyway? It's a fleet. Alright, well I'll send you to go kill him. The fleet's not much of a threat, but if these guys hire a bunch of mercenaries, they could be a problem. Alright then, so instability here is actually quite high because of course I looted. We need to start raiding our own territory because we want a rebellion to show up so that we can leave. The whole reason why it's going up so much is because our guys are here. That's it. So we need to get them off. Where are we? Over here. You still need to... Oh, actually I don't think you do need to stay there much longer. Okay, I want you to get outside the city because we want these rebellions to show up. Even if it does show up here, where you're the least ready out of them, you'll be ready by the time they show up. You, get off it. Start the raid.
We will hear the lamentation of their women.
You realize these are our own people. Whatever, they don't recognize that. They're not that smart, and I don't expect them to be. It'd be cool if they said, are you sure we should be raiding our own lands? Doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. Okay, Is that what we want? No. What we need is that. We need to have our 3 key buildings. Church, sanitation, public order.
Ready
So
for
entertainment.
battle.
What's this here? Garrison encampment. Are we leaving that for now? Yeah, leave it for now. We can repair these things, but they'll repair on their own, and that's fine. But that being said, we've got heaps of money. But then again, there'll always be a time where I'll need to spend even more cash. Why pay for something you can get for free? I don't see anything else we need to build. Oh, right, I keep forgetting about moving this wanker. I need to set him on with a longer target, or else I'm just going to keep forgetting. Now, the next step for him is to head over to the Basques. So I want you to come over to Valencia here. And take a step there. Because he's been sitting there for a while, just, I don't know, having to swim out in the ocean for a couple of months. Alright, let's move on. Wait, it's not the ocean, it's the sea. There is a difference. If we go west of Iberia, then we're in the ocean. So it looks like he harassed the army.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, no big deal. There'll be a rebellion there next turn, and that's good. That'll get rid of all the instability there. And we should be able to handle it. Even these guys should be able to handle a small rebellion now.
You may as well get settled in, lads.
Okay, good. So we got a population surplus here in Sardinia. It's the last one that's required. Good. So what are we going to build here? We've got the wine market. You know what we don't have? We don't have a auditorium. That'll help with public order and allow us to upgrade other food buildings, which will then support the auditorium. But there's plenty of food here, so it's not a big issue. Well, let's get to it. How's the sanitation here? I mean, it's going to get better by a little bit. By about +3, because I get 2 from that and then 1 from there. That doesn't translate over here. Just leave it be. Lots of food from that at the cost of squalor, no problem. Okay, and they want you rating as well. Probably actually lowered our income, but I don't care. I just want to make sure that rebellion happens. Because I want to be done with this so we can move on to the Basques. That being said, we're going to have a hard time moving on when we know these guys are nearby. So if we look at Brigantium, I mean the garrison is... If we upgrade it, it should take 6 turns. How much extra garrison does it provide? This has got 5, and that'll have, let's see, 6. So I think that's 1 extra Germanic levy, which is shit. There's 8 in that navy, but they are, of course, naval units. They're not going to perform very well on land. Cost of extra 20 food. Oh, hang on, we've also got this as well. Where is it? Yeah. Just do it anyway. I'm sure we've got enough food supplies. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Oh, hang on, there's something. Actually, maybe we should be converting that one as well to the library. We'll lose a bit of money, but that's okay, because it will provide us with research and get rid of squalor. But it will consume food. But this region here has heaps of food, right? Yeah. Alright, do that. Don't think we can afford to do that just yet. Alright, moving on. Okay, we got a rebellion in Galicia. That's where we wanted it. Good. Alright, where is it? It's not there. It's over here. Well, we can easily handle that. Okay, that's enough of the raiding. We've done what we needed to do. Now for the next step, kill him.
Warriors all. On the move, lads. Get moving.
I don't feel the need to take a ransom now. We're very rich. Okay, I'm going to leave you behind here just for a short period of time. We're going to move out now. So these guys are going to catch up to them. You're going to start moving as well.
Thirsty for battle. Warriors all. Get moving.
Okay, enough with the raiding.
Ready for battle. Get to it, men. On the move, lads.
Okay, you need to recruit as you're going. So we've got the 4. Yeah, get 2 more. And,
Fight for
yep.
us, lads.
Very good. And the region's under control. So you can actually use rebellions in your favor. Okay, I want one of those. And I don't want that, I want that. You don't need to stay here anymore. Okay, what I'm going to do with you, I'm going to send you over here so you can meet up with him as he lands.
Ready for battle.
Jeez, he was actually providing quite a lot of public order, but at least the region is still stable.
Your orders. Disembarking. Is that all?
Alright, good. So those two will get together, and then we'll move on the Basques up here. Actually, it looks like they lost a little bit of territory to the Visigoths. That's okay. Then we'll start taking out the Franks. Once we kill the Franks and we lose an enemy, these guys are probably going to be a bit more suspicious of us. And that being said, where are the Langobards? Because I saw them on the fucking list. I'll keep an eye out for them and see if they actually show up on this time. Just finish building whatever we can. Let's see if there's anything that needs to be done. I'm looking for things that desperately need to be done. I can't see anything right now. Alright, so let's check this. All good. Let's move on.
A merry meeting. How can I help?
Okay, Ostrogoths there. Then we've got the Franks. Then there's the Visigoths. Franks. Then there's the Romans right there. Swabians. Basques. Frankish separatists. Langobards. I was right, they're there. They just haven't... I think it's like the Moors, they're an emergent faction that'll show up at certain times. Because they could really be giving the... what's it called? The Ostrogoths a hard time. What province does this belong to? Oh, whatever. Alright then, so we've done that. Alright, gotta get these guys to meet up. Alright, they're teamed up. Good. Alright, we're gonna have to leg it if we want to get there in time before the Visigoths finish them off. Fuck that, I want to kill them. Okay, you just move by regular march. Come to here. So these guys here, they're just there to keep an eye on them. They'll eventually starve away. Okay, you need to keep recruiting. Let's see. Yep, very good. I mean, I could put them inside the city, but the city's growing in public order now anyway, so just leave it be. I don't think there's anything we need to build desperately. Just do the basics. Yep. And... yep. Okay, looks good. Alright, what else can we do? No, I think that's about it. Alright, so if I have a look here... 8 out of 8 armies. Even though I could afford some more, we've absolutely eradicated all of the religions in the Empire. It's just Arian Christian and Latin Christian. In fact, I think at this stage now, everyone is one form of or another Christian. Hang on, these guys here, that guy's Latin Christian, the Basques. Franks are they're Catholic. I think everyone else is Arian. Funny that, except for them, they're Greek Christian. Because Arian Christianity, I don't even know where the fuck that is in modern day. I think it's gone completely. This whole general area here is dominated by Catholicism, except for there, which is Islamic. That's okay, let's move on. You could say this part in Europe here is possibly the most Catholic area in the world. I don't know what I'm talking about. That being, it is the head of the Catholic Church in Italy. Alright, so they're actually occupying territory down here. That's okay, we'll meet up with them and we'll kill them. I don't think the Franks are going to be that hard. Alright, it's now autumn. Okay, we haven't really been worried too much about winter previously, but winter up here, we might be seeing a lot of snow attrition. Alright, it's time to get off force march. Except for these guys that kind of need to catch up, because that guy seems to move a lot faster than him. I don't think that that one army can take out 3 of mine, even if they are on force march. Alright, can they all move that far? Or both of them, I mean. That one can't. You'll have to force march. Good. Caesar Augusta is ripe for the taking. You still need to recruit. You could recruit when you're already there. Yeah, hurry up. You don't desperately need those troops now, considering we're not going to really need you right now. Okay, now, just out of curiosity, if I did set sail over here and... Okay, good. We can finish them off and then you can move out elsewhere. Good, they're gone. And that should be the end of that faction, right? Very good. Very, very good. Okay, you didn't even lose anyone, so that's even better. It's time to go. We didn't need to build that that region up any further, but just leave it. That'll be fine. Just in case anyone else decides to have a sneak attack out this way. Okay, hopefully when you leave, the public order will still be okay. I mean, we are also developing up the region. It should be. It should be fine. Don't see anything that's going to yield a great deal of income or food or anything that important. So let's move on.
Deep peace to you.
Yeah, the biggest problem with the AI, I think, is that the fact that they never occupy, or hardly ever occupy settlements. They're so obsessed with just sacking things. I am kind of glad that they took out raising for this campaign here, because I'm not seeing any desolate territories. Raising was kind of a cool feature, but it was so overdone in the grand campaign that you just got so sick of it. So I am glad they took that out. It does kind of make it more fun knowing that they can't just destroy everything like the Huns did. You know, you either have to sack it and leave it, or occupy it. You don't get the choice of just annihilating it. Okay, once again, nobody's really doing anything to try and stop me. Okay, the longer we're leaving the trade agreement here. Look at that, we're getting a 2,861 per turn long-term partnership bonus with the Ostrogoths. We get half that amount from the Visigoths too. Which is one of the reasons why I guess we don't really want to declare war on them straight away. Making so much money. That being said, not like I really need the money. All the territories, but then again, the more territories I claim with tradable goods, the more we trade to them, the faster the long-term partnership grows. Let's see here. I'm thinking looting.
Your next command?
We are, after all, the Vandals. We wouldn't be barbarian if we didn't loot.
For the tribe!
And although we have civilized to a certain degree, we are certainly not by any means like the Romans, I would call not barbarian.
On the move, lads! You have further orders?
Very good. Oh, we got territory in separate regions here. The rest is owned. Okay, that one's owned by the Franks, but that's owned by an ally. What the hell is this? Latin shrine. Convert that to Aryan shrine when the time comes, because I don't want Latin influence. In fact, I don't even want that building in this region. Garrison quarter. Okay, we'll keep that for now, because it'll provide a lot of public order. In fact, what I think I'll do is I'll take a break here. So, how are we going? Situation-wise, we're looking at 29 regions. What's the corruption like here? We're at 28%. So, corruption's a bit of a problem, but it's not that severe. Not really feeling the effects of it at this stage. Okay, it looks like the Basques only have that territory left, and then we can move on to the Franks. And do what my allies can't do, and actually annex them. And then once they're done, we'll deal with the Visigoths. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 11, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.